Hey guys, today I'm working with me. You're joining me on 327 14th Street in Northeast in Boynton Beach, Florida. I was supposed to meet the client at the site, so you just be joining me out and about. But he didn't show up. But we still visually surveyed the site. It was to maximize parking. They're converting a single family into a group home with 7 bedrooms. So there's 2 parking spaces here. The parking space right there. Keep walking around the lot itself. Okay, this little dead end. We're assuming that the end of the fence is the property line up to this point. So we'll walk around to the other side. Possibly, we'll see how wide this is. Potentially, we can see if there is an easement on this location, and potentially we can extend this to be an additional parking, potentially tandem parking. You can also see how wide this is, and if it is up to 10 feet, we can have parking at the rear of the lot. We need to see if this shed is compliant. If it is possible, we can have some permeable pavement out here, just so that we don't reduce the compact area. There's additional AC units, but potentially we can have tandem parking at the back, potentially or 1 or 2 parkings in the back, if we can get cars to come around back. Parking in the back, and then come around to this side, potentially leave, but this might be tight. We'll see how wide this is. Potentially we can do a U-turn, have parking come in through here and around, parking back as well. It's coming out and then leaving through this method. It have to be only compact cars if we do that If we do that option, we only can have compact cars in the back that will come in through that small. So the more parking spaces, the more people they can have within the group home. So we're trying to help with that exercise. So let's engineer something. Here we're bringing in the survey from the previous person that they, I guess, a plat that they have. I guess a house location plat that they have. This house location plat doesn't have all the information from what we witnessed at the site visit. For example, it's missing the shed. There's a few AC units or AC condensers that's one that's here, and another that's in the back of the lot that's also missing. So an additional topographic survey would have to be done in order to obtain that information to be more accurate and on if this is even possible. Here we're adding an approximate location of where the shed was based off the visual survey that we conducted. Here we have to maintain outside a utility easement. We can't really go ahead and pave that area because we're not sure if there are actual utilities there, if there is a additional requirement in that area. So we are staying out of that area just in case until we have more information about it. And once we obtain information from the city, if we can pave that area, then we will be more open to moving it north into this area so that we can explore adding maybe 1 additional space as a result. We do have the driveway of 9 feet, and the reason being 9 feet is the minimum driveway width, because like I said, we're trying to maximize parking. The standard parking width is 9 by 18, but 50% of it can be compact. But we will explore that once we maximize this. We have to maximize it with standard first in order to see how many we can also include with compact parking spaces. Width is 8 by 16. Here we're color coding all of it. So we're going to have the potential driveway be about a purple color, and then we're going to have each one be color coded just so the client can see easily where everything is, because this is a schematic that we're sending over to them so they can visualize what the potential in the site is. Again, there is a shed here, but this shed would need to be shifted south and this needs to be surveyed. Here we're trying to add additional parking spaces. Again, standard parking spaces are 9 by 18. And once we plot the plans, here we go. Taking a good look at it, the purple is where the driveway is, like we said before. The brown is the potential parking spaces. So now we're just adding lines to show the circulation of traffic throughout the site, because it would be a one-way driveway, because a 9-foot wide the driveway would only allow us to do one way. There is a possibility that someone would go back this way, but the intention is for it to be one way. The client actually wants 12 parking spaces because this, like I said earlier, they're converting this into a group home. But what we saw in the video, there's one parking space here, there's one parking space here. So in total, this site there's additional 5 parking spaces and there's 1 parking space here. And these 2 parking spaces in the front. So we've only increased the parking spaces by 5 in total. And with the 2 in the front, the site has 7 parking spaces. Right now, the client has 7 bedrooms in this group home, and he wanted to maximize with 12 parking spaces. I let him know that wasn't possible. The client wasn't satisfied. So can't win them all, but with this client, we're still trying to work something out. We're still in the talks to see what we can do to maximize the project. So like, comment, subscribe. We'll talk soon and see what's happening next on this project. Bye.